We now move on to exercise 2.2. And for you to understand that, that is why I have given you an example out here. Now, the sums that will follow, that is according to arrangements and all, they are quite interesting, very, very interesting, and you will enjoy doing those sums. But those arrangements and how the arrangements are done and how the numbers are placed and how the answer is reached, I will be doing in my next video on Tuesday, which you will receive. And from there, we will take it on and you will understand as to how the arrangement is done and how you reach your final answer much more quickly rather than going through the entire sum. But that's for later. We are just targeting only the first sum in exercise 2.2. That's all that you have to do for today. But to understand that, we need to understand that in addition, when I'm adding three numbers, no matter what arrangement they may be in, the first, second, third, or the third, second, first, the answer is always the same. For example, you can write this example in your notebook also before starting. If I have A plus B plus C, that will always be equal to C plus B plus A. Now here I have taken A as 2, B as 3, C as 5. So if I add 2 plus 3 plus 5, or I add 5 plus 3 plus 2, the answer is going to be the same. That means we come to the conclusion that when I'm adding three or more than three numbers, the arrangement does not make a difference. I can add the first and the last and then add the second. I can add the second last and then add the first. I can add the first and second and then add the last. The answer is going to be the same. No matter what the arrangement may be of numbers, when I'm adding numbers, any amount of numbers, I can change the arrangement as my convenience. I can change it and arrange it all over again and keep on arranging it here and there. Until or unless I don't miss out any number, the answer is going to be the same. Whether I take the first and the last and all the other numbers later on, or I take the first two numbers, add it and get an answer, and then add it to the third one, the answer is going to be the same. So the rule out here in addition is no matter how many numbers we are adding, the arrangement does not matter. You can add any number with any number. As long as all the numbers are added, the answer will still be the same. For example, if I'm adding 2 to 3, I get 5. 5 plus 5 will give me 10. Similarly, if I'm adding 5 and 3, it gives me 8. If I add 2 to 8, that will also give me 10. So as you can see, the answer still remains the same, even though the arrangement has been changed. Here I first added 2 to 3 and then added 5. The answer is 10. First I added 5 and 3, which is 8, and then added 2. Still the answer is 10. So we come to the conclusion that in addition, no matter how many numbers we are adding, the arrangement does not matter. I can add the first two and then add the third one. I can add the last two and then add the first one. The answer is still going to be the same. The arrangement can be shuffled. The answer will remain the same. And that is pertaining to the first sum. We will discuss the second sum onwards, which is suitable arrangement, that I will teach you how suitable arrangement is done and you reach your answer faster than the regular method that you would do, that I will teach you in your next lesson. But for today, just only sum number 2.2, only sum number 1, which is fill in the blanks. Now you can look into your textbook. I'm not writing the sum. It says 456 plus 567 is equal to 567 plus 456. It's like saying A plus B is equal to B plus A. Whether I add A and B or B and A, the answer is going to be the same. Whether I add 2 plus 3, that's 5. Whether I add 3 plus 2, that's also 5. Whether I add 1 plus 4, the answer is 5. Whether I add 4 plus 1, the answer is 5. So that is what they've given in your first sum. Fill in the blanks. You will write the entire statement. I am just writing the answer. In the blank space, you will write the answer that is given on the board. Let's go to the second sum. 9,876 plus 124 plus 1,000 is equal to 1,000 plus dash plus 9,876. So which number is missing? A, B, C. Then they've given C and they've given A. B is missing. The center number is missing. And what is the center number? 124. Just like I gave you an example here. 2 plus 3 plus 5 will be equal to 5 plus dash plus 2. So which one is missing? 3 is missing. Similarly, I can write 2 plus 3 plus 5 is equal to 5 plus 3 plus dash. What is missing? 5 and 3 is this side. 5 and 3 is being added this side. But 2 is here, but 2 is not here. So I add 2 more here. Similarly, they've given you the fill in the blanks. We'll just stop till there. We'll just do till the first sum. The further sums are very interesting that I will explain to you in detail in my next class. Let's go to sum number C, which says 8,769 plus 5,000 plus 231 is equal to 231 plus 5,000. Sorry, it's not 5,000, it's 3,000. 231 plus 3,000 plus what is missing? The first number, that is 8,769. 8,769. So they've given you a set of 3 numbers on one side, and they have told you that it's equal to the set of 2 numbers. The third number is missing. The third number is the number that is on the left-hand side, which is missing on the right-hand side. You just have to place that number in the blank. It's like saying A plus B plus C is equal to A plus dash plus C. What is missing? A plus B plus C is this side, but that side A, B is missing, C is there. So you have to put B. So the missing number has to go on the other side. What they are trying to teach you out here is, through this fill in the blanks, that whether I add 3 numbers or 10 numbers or 4 numbers or any amount of numbers, the arrangement does not matter. The arrangement does not matter. When I tell you to add 3 numbers, suppose in your lower classes you were told add this number, and this number. The teacher must have told you take down the first number, then the second, then the third. But if you do it the opposite of taking down the third first and then the second and then the first, do you think your answer would be different? No, your answer would still remain the same. So when we are adding a range of numbers with each other, the arrangement does not matter. You can take down the first number, then the second, and then the third, or you can take down the third, then the second, then the first. You can also take down the second first, then the third, and then the first. The answer will still remain the same. And that is what they are trying to teach you out here, or I am trying to teach you out here through this fill in the blanks, that when we add a series of numbers, the arrangement does not matter. In addition, the arrangement does not matter. Only in addition. I can take any number first and I can take any number last. As long as I am not missing out any number, I am taking all the numbers. The answer is not going to be different. The answer is going to be the same, as long as all the numbers are taken down. So these are the fill in the blanks. These sums, that is exercise 2.1, the last 2 sums, that is sum number 8 and 9 that we've done in the previous video, that has to be taken down into your notebook. And this sum number 1, fill in the blanks, the entire statement has to be written and the blank space has to be filled up with the answers. So that's all for today. The next sums that are very, very interesting, that is, I'm going to teach you how to add using suitable arrangements and do the addition faster than you having to reach the answer if you had to add actually the way it is given in the textbook. So that I will teach you in my next class. Do keep all your work updated till sum number 1, part C. There is no homework, but this written work has to be taken down into your notebook. Do stay at home and do keep yourselves safe and healthy. All the best and keep your work updated.